Okay, we need to make ourselves what's called a pencil gauge. It looks like this. So we need to cut away 25 millimeters down, and this little point in here, the bottom of that V, is 5 millimeters away from that edge. I'll show you how we're going to use this later. So we'll start with our timber. Measure from the end 5 millimeters, 25 millimeters. Put a mark. Get your tri-square and square that across. And down the two edges. Like so. Marking gauge. We need to set the marking gauge at 5 millimeters. That's set. And we're going to transfer a mark around here, across the end. Good idea to go over that with your pencil so it can be seen. Okay, you see what I've done there? And all that will be cut away. Okay, those sections will be cut away. So, place that in the vise. It's tipped up a bit on an angle. Get in close. And first of all, with your tenon saw, cut on your line and down until we meet that other line. All right, grab yourself a chisel. I've got a 19mm chisel. The 19 or the 25 will be fine. The smaller ones won't be adequate. And what we're going to do, I'll just zoom backwards, with the mallet. I'll see if I can change that camera angle a bit so my right hand's not in the way. And just, let me stick tighter. A little bit at a time, cut it away. And the little pieces should fall away. Now, I'm angling up a little bit. I'm not cutting exactly parallel with the line. So keeping it slightly angled up. And hopefully you can see the thickness of my cut. It's only a couple of millimeters each time. If you try to cut too much, you're likely to break it where you don't want to break it. All right, now I'm pretty close to my line, so from here I put the chisel on the line and take it a little bit slower and try and follow the line. We don't want to go deeper than the line. Last thing we do is we put the mallet down and we use our chisel with two hands, both behind the blade, and we just pushing it through to remove any excess. We want to make that nice and flat there. Being careful not to let the chisel dig itself in. So never put your hands in front of the blade when you're doing this. Always keep your hands behind the blade. We managed to get that pretty flat. So that's the cutout there. Now 5mm. So get your ruler. Put your ruler against that little rebate. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. So the ruler's touching in against the rebate and mark 5mm. Just going to use the square to mark that across. Like so. Use your ruler to find the halfway point across. So for me it's 20. And so what we've ended up with is that sort of mark. Now we're going to drill a hole. Now the trick is with this hole, I'm going to try and draw it on here. I'm going to draw it bigger than the hole is, but the aim is to drill the hole so that the edge of the circle, can you see what I'm drawing there? The edge of the circle touches that 5mm line, but it's centered on that vertical line there. So we'll do that. We've got a 4mm bit in the cordless. So yeah, you're just going to have to look at it and make sure that we're on the edge of the line. Start the drill slowly and just check that it's going to be in the right spot. And through. That's the end result there. The edge of the hole touches that bottom line. All right, we're going to put this in the vise now. Change that camera angle. And we're going to make a V that meets in the hole. So we don't have to mark this out. Down, take it slowly, and we'll do the same this way. And that's our end result. It's a bit untidy in there. We could probably get a file in there to tidy that up. And we'll show you, yeah, look at that. That actually needs a bit of tidying up on that edge. So I think what we'll do, I'm just going to place that in the vise. We've got a bit of a lump there. I'll just use the chisel and just ever so carefully cut away the excess there. There we go, that's better. Now that V should be 5mm from that rebate. I'll show you later how to use one of these. Thank you.